I'm Lee, back with you after a several week absence. I was really hopeful that over the holiday break I would be able to film a couple of videos. In fact, I'm pretty sure I promised 2 holiday looks, which did not happen because of Christmas. I am a mom of 2 teenage boys, and as I've said before, my husband is currently working out of state during the week, and so Christmas was on me this year. Really, it's on me every year. You know, as a mom, Christmas is really your deal. I often say it feels like I have to throw Christmas, you know, like you throw a party, you have to throw Christmas. You have to get all the gifts, you have to wrap all the gifts, you have to make all the food. And when I used to be a stay-at-home mom many years ago, it doesn't feel like that long ago, but I guess it was. When I was a stay-at-home mom, I thought it would be great if I could be like my mom and make about 15 holiday goodies every year. And there were years that it was probably around a dozen, for real, like a dozen. Yeah, you'll hear that. You're hearing that again. No. No, sir. No, sir. Okay. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my dog seeing a black cat out the window, which is right here, and then as it licked its paw with clearly zero interest in them, I've gated them out of the room. It's always something. So anyway, because of Christmas and traveling and cleaning up and gifts and all the things that we do at Christmas, I did not get to film videos, or I didn't have time, or I guess I could say I didn't make time. I was off work for 2 weeks. I'm lucky enough to work for a school district that's closed for 2 weeks at Christmas, or at the holidays, and so I was here just hanging out with my kids and my husband and family. So I'm back, and over the last couple of weeks it's been extremely cold in South Carolina, and I know that some of you may be watching this from another state and you're like, I think you are ridiculous because it's only like 30 degrees in South Carolina and it's not actually very cold. Well, I've lived in other places. I've lived in 5 states. One of those was Illinois, and one of those was Colorado, and one of those was Virginia. And all of those states had exceedingly cold weather, especially Illinois in the winter. I was there for graduate school, and it convinced me I never wanted to live that far north or in the Midwest. In the winter again, I was curled up in a ball in my apartment most of the time. So we have had extremely cold weather, and that means the heat's been on in our houses. And it means that we've been outside in very dry winter air. And so instead of making a video about makeup today, I wanted to make a video about skincare, because I feel like all I've been doing for the last couple of weeks is really just trying to maintain the moisture level in my skin so that it doesn't look really dry, so I don't start getting those dry patches on my face, and so that I can prevent that horrible winter dryness that we all get on our face. I mean, I feel thirsty all the time. I feel like my lips are dry all the time. I feel like my skin on my face is really tight all the time. And those are all signs of dryness. You know, the heat in our house really dries the air a lot. It really does dehumidify the air in our house. It's still air conditioning, I guess, even though it's the heat. It takes the moisture right out of the air. So I wanted to go through my skincare routine today. You already know that I think skincare for women over 40 is really important, and that we should not skip any steps that we might take. But because of the winter, it's even more important that we do all of the steps in our skincare routine every single day. So I wanted to share with you what I do in the morning and then at night, and talk to you about some of my favorite products that I use in these times of day, or that I use in my skincare regimen, and hopefully this will be able to help you in the winter and really going forward with skincare. And I promise I'll get back to makeup. I promise I'll get back to makeup. So when I get up in the morning and take a shower, the first thing I do is I get out of the shower and I wash my face. And lately I've gone to a new face wash product that I'm really excited about, and I think it's kind of a trendy one, so you may know of it. But it's micellar water. It looks like this. This is the new one I just got. It's really inexpensive. This is Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. It is this magical product that doesn't have to be washed off your face. It's like water. And it has these things in it they call micelles or micelles, and they capture, it says this on the back, like a magnet, micelles capture and lift away dirt, oil, and makeup without harsh rubbing, leaving skin perfectly clean, hydrated, and refreshed without over drying. Now, This product is ridiculously good at taking makeup off. It's not as great on waterproof mascara. And I won't be able to show you that today because I'm starting with a bare face. But when I do, I'll show you what I do when I take off my eye makeup. So all you do is you take one of these little cotton pads. I buy these, really inexpensive stacks of them from Target or Walmart or wherever. And you saturate that pad with the water. It just looks clear. And then you just simply wipe your face all over. Now, I cleaned my face last night before I went to bed. So I don't know if we'll be able to see any dirt on my face. But probably we will, despite the fact that I cleaned my face really well. It doesn't matter if you go near your eye. You can go right up under your eye, and then that's it. That's how you clean your face. Now, after cleaning my face last night really good, I can still get a little bit of dirt. You can see that brownness, a little bit of dirt on this pad. Now, if I had makeup on my face, it would be covered. This would be really dark, and I keep using pads until it looks clean, and I'll probably go through 3 pads a night, just because I am a full face girl almost every day, and so that's what I do. But in the morning, I just do a quick swipe, thinking that my face is already pretty clean, and you don't have to rinse it off. It just dries on your face. You don't have to get out a washcloth. You don't have to get out anything. It just dries on your face like that, and it also feels really nice. It's moisturizing because it's water. It feels great on your face. Now, when you are doing your eyes, and maybe I'll show this with full eyes one day soon, what I do is I take the pad and I hold it on my eye, and I'm not pressing hard. I'm just holding it on my eye like that for a few seconds, and then I just kind of swipe gently. We're not like jerking. Obviously, we're always protecting our eye skin. And so you'll get the black if you do that. And so that's what I do. Now, in the morning, the next thing I do is I spray a moisturizing spray on my face. I just got this one. This is the Mario Badescu skincare. This is the facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And it smells really good. It smells like rose water. And so I will just, after washing, my next step is that I'm just spraying that on my face, just like that. I already told you how much I like to feel fancy. And I love to spray things like this on my face. So that's the first step of adding moisture to my face in the morning. So I do that, and then I wait for that to dry. I don't, maybe I'll go on to it, like I'll take my medicine that I take in the morning, I'll take a vitamin while I'm waiting for this to dry. I'll start deciding what eyeshadow I'm going to use. I just wait like a minute or so for it to dry, and we're going to skip that right now and just move on. And then the next thing I do is my serum. And this is my Ever serum. I may have shown this before already as well. I don't know. And I just rub that all over my face. There you go. And then after that, I go with my daytime moisturizer, which is my Ever Daylight that you've seen me put on before. Now, I know that there's makeup gurus online who use brushes to put on their serum and their moisturizer and all that stuff. Girl, my hands are just fine. I'm not being rough. I'm just putting it on. And then the next thing I do is I do my eyes. Now, what I use in the daytime for my eyes is this Juice Beauty Soothing Eye Concentrate. And I don't do this every day, but like I said, in the winter, I think it's really important to do as many layers of moisture as we can, just to stave off that dry, wrinkly looking skin. And I start kind of on the outside of my eyes, and then I do it all around my eyes like that. Now, last year on January 1st, I made a pact with myself that 2017 was going to be the year of Lee. And one of the things that I was going to do was lose weight. I lost 32 pounds in 2017. The other thing I was going to do was never skip skincare at night. And I didn't. I made it through the entire year and never skipped makeup removal and skincare at night. I went 365 days in a row without skipping. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot to some people who are like, well, I've been doing that for like 20 years. Well, I had skipped it plenty of times in the past. If I had one too many cocktails, or if it got really late and I was just really tired, I would take my contacts out and I would just lay down. And that's terrible for me, for my skin. And so I can really tell a huge difference in my skin this past year from doing that every single night. And I do skincare in the morning too, but I had been doing that for years. So that's my morning skincare routine. Now, one of the other things that's really important to me is lip balm. And so I have a lot of lip balms that I use, and I'm always on the search for a lip balm that I love. But my favorite one is this Rodan and Fields Essentials one. This lip balm right here. It's their Lip Shield. It has SPF 25. I really like to use a lip balm that has SPF in it. I'm extremely susceptible to cold sores on my mouth, and especially in the winter. I'm getting over one right now. It's right here. I hope you can't see it too badly. But it's almost gone now. It's just a little bit of a redness that I still have in the corner of my mouth. That's another reason I'm obsessed with skincare and lip balms and keeping my lips like really moist. I hate that word, but moist, because if I don't, dry lips, cracked lips are a breeding ground for cold sores. The second my lips get really chapped, like if I'm outside all day and my lips get really chapped and I come in and they're burning and dry, I might as well go ahead and start with a Breva and take an acyclovir, because it's going to be a cold sore within 24 hours. So I do all I can to avoid that. So this Rodan and Fields Lip Shield, I will put this on in the morning before I do lipstick. I wear a lot of liquid lip products, and they really dry your lips out if you're not careful. And so I'll put lip balm on before I do lipstick, and maybe let it set on my lips like this as I start to do the rest of my face. So that's my morning skincare routine. And next I would move on to primer and do all the things you've seen me do when I did full face before. So there you go. Now at the end of the day, I would follow a similar process. I would do makeup removal. Now I'm gonna wipe this off my face because I just put a bunch of moisturizer on. I'm gonna wipe that off. All right, so at the end of the day, what I would do is I would wash all my makeup off my face just like that, and then I start with my nighttime routine. Now, what I use at night are more of the Ever products. The Ever products I've talked about several times. They are not available for sale in stores. They are sold by consultants. Direct sales consultants. I have a friend who sells these, and I'm obsessed with them. I've tried almost every skincare thing you can think of, as from as low end as drugstore to all the way up to $95 nighttime moisturizer, honestly. And out of everything I've ever used, this stuff is the best, and I love their range of products. And so I'm a big believer in these, and I would love for you to find a consultant. In the comments, I'll link to my friend Caroline's page. And if you click on that link, you can buy these products from her. They're just amazing. So after I do makeup removal, I will do their peel pads. Now these peel pads have what they call LSR10, and it is a micro exfoliator. I do not do this every day. I did do it every day when I first started, and my face got too dried out because they are an exfoliator. So I recommend doing these every other day. Try it with your skin, and then you'll see. And so it's just this little pad, and you just rub it over your face, and it's doing a micro exfoliation. It's fantastic. All right, so I do that step. Now it says to let it dry. So again, maybe I'll brush my teeth, maybe I'll do a couple of little things while it's drying, and you will feel a little bit of prickling, because it's exfoliating your skin. And so there's I wouldn't say burning, it's almost like it's, you can just feel your nerves a little tiny bit. And so again, do that every other night. Now my next step would be nighttime moisturizer, which is different than daytime. You can use the same one, I guess, but my daytime moisturizer has SPF, a nighttime one doesn't. So this one is their Hydra-Lift Moisture Injection Cream. This is what I use every single night. It just looks like this. And I just take, a glob, that's my technical word, and I just, rub it in. This one smells really good. All right, so that's my normal thing. Now, there are two other products that I use from Ever that I'm obsessed with. And one of them is this overnight facial. It looks like this. This is an oil. I'm going to put a little bit on my face so you can see what it looks like. I would never layer this. I would normally maybe 1 or 2 times a week, maybe 2 times a week, I would use this in place of that nighttime moisturizer. It comes with a dropper like this. So I stick it in, I get some out. I'm only going to use a tiny bit because this is also not cheap. Put some on my fingers, and then I rub it in. And this has a really nice rosy scent as well. But this, for the winter, is amazing. You can't do more than putting straight up oil on your face. I mean, it is like super moisturizing. You will be greased up when you lay down, and your husband will probably be like, what the hell are you doing right now? Highly recommended. Highly recommended. I love it. It's their cellular renewal oil. And I don't know what their recommendation is, maybe 1 or 2 times a week, like I said. Now, the last thing I do is I will do a mask every now and then. I like to go to Sephora and Ulta and kind of look at their masks, and I watch videos and figure out which masks are good. I've tried several different ones. Ever has one. It's called their Limelight Instant Glow Brightening Mask. Maybe I'll use this once a week. It says that you can leave it on 10 minutes. It doesn't dry into like a tight mask. It'll stay moist. Like leave it on 10 minutes and then wash it off and then proceed with your skincare. But Caroline told me I could sleep in it. So I figure if 10 minutes are good, then 7 hours are even better. And so I'll put this on and sleep in it. And it looks like this. It has a great smell too. And it's just a pink little moisturizer, and I use that in place of my nighttime routine. Like I'll do the peel pad, I'll clean, do the peel pad, and then I'll do this, and then I'll stop. I don't do the serum underneath that. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not. And then I'll just go to bed, and then wash it really carefully the next day, and to make sure I don't get it, leave any traces of it. And I will put it down my neck. Ooh, I'm starting to get the old lady neck right here. So I encourage you to put moisturizer down your neck. And also somebody once told me to do it on your earlobes. I had a facial once, and she said, you know, what people don't think about is that their face ages, but so do their earlobes. And you don't want to have a nice young looking face and then have like crepey old lady earlobes. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm horrified. And ever since then, every night I like do this with moisturizer on my earlobes. So there you have it. Now the last thing I have 2 more things to talk about. One is their retinol product, the Ever Retinol product. It's the Sublime Retinol Eye Wrinkle Smoother, and I'm obsessed with this, like 150%. It has this metal tip, looks like this, and what you do is you squeeze a little bit out of the tip. You see, let's see if I can make it. You squeeze a little bit out the tip like that, and then you take that and you put it on the wrinkles around your eye like that. And that cold metal, y'all, it feels so good. I love the way it feels. See, you kind of rub it into those wrinkles that are right around your eye. That's what it says on the back to do. Squeeze tube to dispense a pea-sized amount on the metal tip and gently glide from the inner to the outer eye area and in between the brows. And that will be right here. And I don't know if you can see, but I do have wrinkles from doing that too much right there. And I'm obsessed with getting rid of those. And then I don't stop there. I don't know what Ever would say about it, but I also take after my dad with the forehead wrinkles, and so I also put it on there, and then I'll do it on my smile lines right here. Sometimes I'll actually go to bed with white marks on my face, like I use so much of it. But it's another layer of moisture, and you can put this on. You put this on top of your moisturizer at night. You do not wear this during the day. Retinol and the sun are not a good combination, and so this is only a nighttime product. And then the last thing I want to talk about is something that I discovered a year ago, and I really don't even know how I lived without it. It is my Lucas Paw Paw ointment. It looks so old-timey in this little thing, and it is a local topical application for boils, burns, chafing, cuts, cracked skin, gravel rash, splinters, open wounds, insect bites, and nappy rash. And I use this, and I put it on my lips at night. It's my nighttime lip balm, and it's, you know, it's thick. It's like Aquaphor. And I will just, I'll go to town with that on my lips. And so when I end up laying down at night, it is this full-on shine factor all over my face. Now, that is not the only thing I use this ointment for. If I have an insect bite, I'll put it on there. And I'm actually, I don't know if you can see how awful my hands look right now. I took my nails off over Christmas. I had beautiful nails done. I have the dip nails where they dip it, and they were just gorgeous. But the cooking and the cleaning and the lifting of boxes, I had cracked or broken off a couple of the tips, and so one day I just soaked all of them off over the break, and it was good because my nails needed to rest, but my fingertips get really dry, and I felt like that the skin around them looked really dry, and so I just take a little amount of this and I rub it on my cuticles like this right before bed every single night. And so I fall asleep with this ointment on my cuticles at night, and I think it's really making a huge difference in my skin. I have put this on dry patches. I have put this on an itchy spot. And I have actually been known to put it on the whole back of my hand when my dry skin is at its worst in the wintertime. But it is amazing, and I'm almost out, and I looked it up the other day, and I think it's like $8 on Amazon. And since I'm Prime, I can get that with free shipping. It also comes in a tub, which I didn't know about, a big old tub. But sometimes you can't go through that fast enough, so I'd probably stick with this size right here. But I mean, you can use it on your kids. You can use it everywhere. I carry this all over the place. I probably should just buy 3 of them and put one in my purse, one in my desk at work, and keep one of them upstairs in my bathroom because I'm so obsessed with it. It's Australian, and it is made out of, it says it's made out of papaya, which I guess they call the pawpaw in Australia. So anyway, that's all for today. I hope that this has been helpful to you and that you'll learn something that you can take to your own skincare routine, and that maybe you will end up purchasing some of these products for use in your own skincare routine. If you have any questions about any of the things that I've shown you today, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I'll try to put links to all these products down there so you can purchase them if you want to. I don't get any money off that. These videos are not monetized. I'm just a newbie YouTuber who is doing this for fun. So I just like to share what I love with people that with people out there in the world, and that's what's fun for me. So please don't think that I'm promoting anything because I'm earning anything off of it. I'm not earning a cent off of anything. It's just I'm earning fun and enjoyment and passion. This is all I'm doing in the year of Lee. Well, now it's the second year of Lee. It's 2018 now. So this is the year of Lee 2.0, and I'm continuing to try to reach for my goals and dreams. And one of them is sharing my love of makeup with the world through the medium of YouTube. So for the millionth time, thank you for watching my videos, and I'm having so much fun. Please share these videos anywhere you like, all over social media. Tell your friends that you found a lady over 40 who loves makeup, and that she's making videos, and share my videos with them. And I hope you will come back and watch again. I promise my next video will be about makeup. I'm planning a hooded eye tutorial. I'm a little bit nervous because it's going to have to be shot up close, and I'm not good at that yet, but we'll figure it out. Okay? Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!